Welcome to Custom Homebuilders Solutions, a web-based software, also known as CHS, a standalone accounting suite focused on job costing and profit management for professional home builders.
Hi everybody, this is Carol King, the developer of Custom Homebuilders Solutions, also known as CHS. This video is going to be about file uploads and attachments and storing copies of draw requests that the home builder will be able to see if they do the home builder online and they get online to see the draw requests. So I'll show you a couple of other types of ways to let the home builder get a copy of the draw request. But if you're talking about, I've opened the draw request menu, if you're talking about cost plus markup or cost plus builder fee, I want to talk about that for a second. You're quite often giving them copies of the bills that a list or a report of the actual bills. And we can now send them a report that has an attachment to the invoice. So for customers that have been ongoing, this button here that says actual posted cost plus added for job, this would show all the actual costs for the job. I'll show you in a minute the ones just for the draw. But it says can attach uploaded PDFs or photos to cost. It used to say can stitch together invoices, which made you get one long big PDF printout. Maybe it'd do it if there weren't too many, but if there were, it's just a big memory hog. But I'm going to show you something different now that will work for you with the attachments and how we can attach links to the attachments, just put those on the report so that we don't have to be producing a great big old thing of all the invoices you've uploaded.
So let's go ahead and click this button right here. And what I'd like to show you is about attachments that you can add. What has opened here is all of the posted job costs for this job, plus any that you might have added, which is a whole other video that are not really posted to payables. But what we're talking about in this video is about how you can upload and attach various attachments that are the copies of the bills to the various job costs that you're seeing here. And this is important for some reports that you can give the home buyer after you do the draw request. Notice this shows a paperclip icon, which means that something is uploaded here, probably a copy of the bill. But I'd like to go down here. I have a copy of a bill for the sanitary toilet, so I'm going to use that one. I don't have very many copies of bills, and I'm quite often just uploading some picture for demo. But I do have a copy of this. So if you click this, upload a copy of the bill, and I'm going to show you the important reasons for cost plus draw request, why you would want to be doing this. So you could open this window and check out which ones you haven't uploaded a copy yet. Let's attach it to the biggest amount. That's one bill, those 3 lines. But once you open this, I can click the button to upload photo or PDF, and I'm going to navigate to my C drive, actually navigating to another builder just because I need to, because I'm not really a builder. And I'm going to just choose these scanned bills. And I'm going to do this one for BS Services because I actually used it to fake like it's for the Smith-John job now. But I'm going to double click on that and you'll see that it gets uploaded. And it says that it's a PDF and it assigns a short, small URL to the bill. And I'm going to show you how that is used on some reports here in just a minute. Now it's always a very good idea to put a good title here over in your title so that you can find it easily in your file cabinet. So I'll put BNS Services, sanitary toilet maybe. Something like that. It's already marked with the job, so I don't need to put Smith-John. I don't need to put show buyer for this particular thing because we don't want it to just show up in all their documents randomly. It is going to show up on their, when they look and get online and they see the list of the bills associated with the draw. This short URL will show up for this whether or not I mark it as show buyer. So that's all you'd really need to do. Save it because Actually, I don't allow this because of searching. So I'll just put BS services, that hypersand. If I hover over it, it tells me the only special characters that are allowed in the title. So I'll save that, and I'll close that. And now you'll see that there's a paperclip icon right here. And if I click it, I can see the original file name. That looks right. And if I click to open, I am seeing that invoice that I uploaded that had to do with BS services. You can see that I split the invoice for these 2 lines, and that CHS posted 1 line for the sales tax, so that if the home buyer requests a list of sales tax they've paid on things, you can search for bills that have a cost type of sales tax on them, which is really handy. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how you can go through this list of bills, and I want to show you the results report that you can get with attachments. If you're just going to send to the home buyer all the bills that have been posted as actual job costs, you can do that, and you'll notice that there starts to be an attachment URL. Now, to make this active, you need to export it to PDF. And I have my Firefox set up to let me just open with my own Adobe Acrobat. That you can read about that in your user connection guide for CHS. But now that it's opened as a PDF, and if I scroll down to that, let's go to the sanitary toilet. Notice that when I hover over this link, it is active, meaning that if I click that, it will open in another tab in my browser, and I will see the invoice as a PDF. If you saved this and sent it to your home buyer, they would be able to click on all of these and see copies of the bills, which is a super handy thing, so that you're not running through and copying them and sending them stacks of bills. So it's worth it. Now you can upload these attachments as you're entering the bills, and so you probably get used to doing that, so you wouldn't have to come back through here and start, trying to get them all uploaded after the fact, but you may want to before you do draw requests, because it's great for those cost plus customers that you can do reports like this. Now I'm going to close this, and I'll pause for just a second, and we're going to talk about doing a cost plus markup draw request really fast. Now let's click on the cost plus markup, cost plus builder fee, and this is a cost plus fee, and we've already done some draw requests. You can see that they're all cost plus fee, so it's listing those. But what I want to do real quickly is click to prepare a new draw request. It's going to ask me for some dates which are explained in other videos about doing draw requests. But what it opens first is a list of all costs that have not been drawn for this job yet. And you can see down here our BNS services hasn't been drawn yet. But you can see the same things here. Open attachment, upload things. So you could sit here also and do the uploads that I was just talking about. I'm going to decide not to uncheck any of these. I want all of these included on the draw. So I'm going to continue to the draw worksheet. Like I said, this is a fast thing. And it's showing how much is ready to draw, which will include that BNS that we had. But I could drill down on things and look at things and see if I'm ready to continue to calc the builder fee, which CHS will do for you, or you can type one of your own in. But we're just going to use the calculated fee. It's based on the markup, percents of what has been drawn, what's your builder fee, and a bunch of math for you. But let's go ahead and click the button. And what I'm trying to show you right here is what's different than what's in a lot of the videos that are out there at the time I'm doing this about doing draw requests. What has changed because of our new upload features. So I'm going to click with revenues and CO's report for my draw, which is my favorite ones to do. I like more detail than these summary draw requests. It pauses and tells me that it has been uploaded to the cloud, and it's opening a window so that you can tag things if you like and take care of things, or if you want to open the file so you could look at the draw request. I know it's okay, so I'm going to open it in another spot. It has given us our short, small URL, and it's put a meaningful title that it's draw 5 here. It says to show the buyer. It's automatically like that because if the buyer's online and you show them the draw requests, it'll be check marked to go ahead and show them. So all I'll need to do is close this, Then the next thing it happens is it says, yes, let's pretend like I viewed this draw request, but if I wasn't sure about it, I could view it here. You can see that I could click to open it and take a look at all of it and see if I'm happy with the draw request and so on that I'm about to store. I could study it here also, could have studied it on the tag window also, but let's close and let's say yes, post the draw request. What I'm trying to get to is I showed you the cost detail already, but if you open the draw doc, you'll see that it is that draw number 5. When you open it again, there we go, it's stored out there. But you could do something like send it to the buyer if you want to for some reason. But the main thing I wanted to show you before I leave this video is this report with small URLs. Notice that it is a list of all the draws, the draw amounts, whether they've been marked received or not, which is another part of another video, and that it is showing us the various short URLs. Now previously we were using something called tinyURL, and we've now moved to something that stores these on our server. But if you export that to PDF and open with your Adobe Acrobat, you're going to see that these hyperlinks have become active in the PDF. You'll see a hand here, and I'm just going to click on one of these randomly. And notice that it showed draw number 2 that I clicked on. And I can just close that. But if you wanted to, in my PDF reader, I can email things, and I could email this report to my home buyer or save it down to my computer and then email it with my own email, etc. It gives them a list of all their draws and shows the draw request for each one, because those are stored out there and have been uploaded. So I wanted to point that report out to you. And I think I'm done talking about just the changes and the update that has been made that might be, again, different than current videos that are out there as of this date in December of 2020. We're going to be updating the other draw request videos, but at the time I did this video, they're not updated. So I wanted to give you this update about how some things will change with the draw requests due to how you can upload invoices to attach to the job costs, and that the draw requests automatically get uploaded, and that you can have reports that have those short URLs on it. That's the main thing, that it makes some great reports for your home buyer. And thank you for watching.